that we're watching more and more cells back towards the west starting to develop as well.
Looking.
Then this system is over, I want to say that is Madison County and then over on into Lincoln County into Tennessee. That is a very nasty cell that is not in our area yet, but it is on the way. So folks, especially for you in Franklin County, Tennessee, and over on into the Marion County, this is heading your way as well. I'm sorry, I didn't hear which road that we're looking at right now. You said it to me, I just wasn't able to hear it real quick. Shorttail Springs Road.
Shorttail Springs Road, and John Madewell's out there surveying the damage. So you're seeing damage from the Shorttail Springs Road area while we continue our radar coverage. So we're trying to kind of pull double duty here, trying to get you as much information as possible.
Yeah, and you can see from the previous storms that there is a significant amount of damage that has been from this. It's really one giant system with just several cells in it right now. And that's why we're continuing to give you these warnings, especially as they come on out, because as they move through, if this type of damage comes towards your area, you really need to be prepared and to have everything in order and just know what to do before it gets there.
Absolutely. We've seen roofs taken off, some
like right
houses
there.
leveled. Look at that. Mobile homes destroyed. Look at that's one whole area flattened there. So a lot of trees snapped. So folks, it's a dangerous situation. This is from the previous storms that rolled by around midday today, in the early part of the afternoon. Grays Pass, Hamilton, and Bradley County, one of the hardest hit areas. So again, we certainly hope we don't see that repeated. We don't want to see that.
No.
And our thoughts do go out to everyone affected. But you have to be aware that what you're seeing on radar, the upper part of your screen, those storms have got the same potential to do the same thing. So what you see there, if you're in line of these storms, look to the right of your screen. That's what these storms are capable of doing. You have to seek shelter. Get to the lowest part of your house, away from windows, closet, bathroom, lay low. I've mentioned the use of helmets. Yeah, batting helmet, hard hat, bicycle helmet, motorcycle helmet. Head protection is very important when you're dealing with flying debris. I also can't stress enough, if folks are going outside who are in the damaged areas, surveying damage, have sturdy shoes on. There's a lot of debris in the ground, whether it be nails, 2x4s, glass. You don't want to step on that. This is not a time for bare feet, flip-flops. I know it's warm out there, but you need sturdy boots on, or hard shoes with socks.
You need to treat this as if you're walking through a construction area right here.
That's right.
You need to dress appropriately as if you're walking through an active construction zone, because in all actuality, you are.
Yeah, it really is. It really is good advice. Meantime, we mentioned that cell over Franklin County. That's still out of the viewing range, but it's closing in on Jackson County, Alabama, which is where they have a new tornado warning out for. That is a really, really nasty looking cell. And again, that one's got, we talk about a hook feature on it. It's kind of where it tails down, and I know we're zoomed in, but
it's also got the high echo that we see. Let's go ahead and say that again. Where you see the hook echo, the fact that it goes bright purple in that hook echo leads us to also believe that there could possibly be some debris in that as well. Because typically we do not see naturally occurring items in the southern edge of a hook. That's where we typically see the lighter colors, because that's not where the rain is. That's where a rotation or tornado may be. So whenever we see this dark purple or dark red, that is a very good indicator that there is a tornado on the ground picking up debris and carrying it with it. So folks, especially in extreme northeastern Jackson County, go ahead and prepare for the possibility of a tornado to move through your area, and same for southern Franklin County as well.
Yeah, good advice. And again, what Jason's stressing here, that's not where you see hail. Usually it's not in that part of the storm. So when you've got high reflectivity, things reflecting quite well, it is a sign potentially that you've got maybe airborne debris or a lot of stuff being picked up. And again, what Jason's doing in the upper left-hand corner of your screen is scanning that part of the storm with the dual pole technology to see if in fact we're seeing reflectivity from unnatural objects. Natural objects would be rain. Oh, there you go.
There it is right there.
So you got, again, this could be wood, metal, debris from the ground being pushed upward, pulled up. Well, of course, that storm had made airborne and being detected by the radar.
And just to let you know, so you can understand what you're looking at just like we are, wherever you see the gray color, the white color, that is liquid. That's either water or frozen precipitation such as hail or things like that. Wherever you see the specks of yellow and then green and then dark reds, that's where we expect to see man-made debris. So the fact that we see it, and especially the fact that it's lining up with the same contour line as the actual storm itself. You notice it has that same curvature up and in that the storm system has. That lets us know that that is most likely going to be debris caught up in the storm. So that's one of the reasons we're keeping an eye on this.
Yeah.
It's not in our viewing area yet, but this is a particularly dangerous storm that will be heading towards our area very shortly.
Yeah, and what I'm going to do is move away from it a second. Let me just give you again, because I'm going to go back to it with estimated time of arrival, because we're going to be really squarely focused on that one as it gets closer to Franklin County. But tornado warning remains in effect, Grundy, Sequatchie County. And again, there's the estimated time of arrival of the most dangerous part of the storm. Now, again, in all these areas, like especially near Dunlap, it's raining heavily. But we're looking at analyzing the strongest part of the storm and when it will get there. So you're looking at that just east of Grootly Lager, and I'll close it on Dunlap between now and the next 13 minutes. So again, stay in your place of safety until that storm moves by. In the cone is also Southern Ray, Southern Bledsoe, Northern Hamilton. So we got to keep that in mind as well. I'm going to go back and take a look at this cell down here, because again, it's just now all getting into our viewing area near Franklin and Jackson County. And let's just analyze it, give you an estimated time of arrival as well. And again, if it continues moving east, you got high top, which is where the Doppler radar